Hi and welcome to maths class. This is just going to be a short video just for you to revise what you already know about parallel lines, because when we deal with similar triangles we often encounter examples involving parallel lines. Now I know you would have learnt this last year in year 8. It's not something that we study in year 9, but we use it in year 9. So let's revise it. So what I've drawn here is a pair of parallel lines, and I know they're parallel because they're marked with this symbol that shows that they're parallel. And what I have here is called the transversal line. Come back into focus, you silly camera. Okay, we'll cope. This is the transversal line. It's a line that is straight and crosses both of my parallel lines. And there's all sorts of things that we know about angles within this pair of parallel lines. So I know that these two angles are going to be equal. So I'll label that A and I'll label that B. I know that A equals B, and the reason they're called corresponding. So when we get to similar triangles and we need to show that two angles are equal, one reason we might write down is corresponding angles. There, that's better. Okay. Okay, there's another pair of angles that we know about here, and that is, actually I'm going to draw a new diagram for this. There's my pair of parallel lines. There's my transversal. Remember the shape? Do you remember what those two are called? It makes a kind of a Z shape. They are called alternate angles, and they are also equal. So if I call that X and I call that Y, then X equals Y. Oops. Okay, and there's one other pair of angles that we need to know about in parallel lines, and they are called co-interior. They're not equal. If I call that M and I call that N, we know that M plus N equals 180 degrees. They both add up to 180 degrees, and the reason for that is this M is equal to this angle here, and this angle and this N are on a straight line. So they have to add up to 180 degrees. And these are called co-interior angles. Interior because they're both inside the parallel lines. They're the parallel lines there. Okay, co because they're inside together. They're both inside. All right, so we've got corresponding angles which are equal. We've got alternate angles which are equal and make this Z shape, and we've got co-interior angles which add up to 180 degrees. The other angle term that you might want to revise, oops, that was a bit of a wobbly line, but pretend it's straight, is these two, and these are called vertically opposite. We don't need parallel lines for this, but they are equal. Whenever two straight lines cross, we have vertically opposite angles, and they are equal. So that's our quick revision on angles.